And today you guys are catching me in a 2025 Porsche GT4 RS Spyder Weissach package, which the motor and the air boxes right next to your ear is one of the best recipes in the automotive business right now. If you like a naturally aspirated vehicle that's not going to be as serious and track hardness as like the GT3s, GT3 RSs, this is going to be the car for you, because this is not as hardcore track focused as other Porsche products. You don't have as big of a wing. You don't have a wing, really. You just have a duckbill spoiler on this one, and you don't see a lot of crazy aero as you would see on like the GT4 RS. There's definitely a lot of aero still, especially on the fenders and on the front, but it's not going to be the downforce car that you're looking for if you want your all-out track-focused car. This Porsche is going to be mostly for those who enjoy the drive and the feel of a naturally aspirated car with an engine that is more motorsports than anything else. Because think about it like this: you have things that are mid-engine in this price range that you can get, like let's say a Lotus Emira, which it's not in this price range exactly, but a Lotus Emira, that's going to be a supercharged V6, which isn't going to rev as high as this. It just doesn't have this motorsport engine. And one of the things this car does have is PDK Sport, the PDK Sport button, which I think at full tilt, if you're getting close to that 9,000 RPMs and you shift, it'll kind of give you a jolt, like which I like in the Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and McLarens, which Porsche I've always criticized for not having. And I think this is one of the things that makes their transmission, the PDK, a little bit more enjoyable and engaging and emotion-inducing. Yeah, this car is amazing. You gotta love the throttle response on a naturally aspirated car. That is one of the huge things that turbocharged engines just don't have, is this immediacy of the throttle pedal. As much as you have hybrids that try to replicate this, I still don't think that they can do as good of a job as a straight up naturally aspirated car. Now the trade-off that you have with that is you don't get that same sensation of speed as you would in a turbocharged car, but if you're buying a Porsche GT product, you're not concerned about torque and going super fast in a straight line. Now when it comes to the handling, this is very playful. That's how I would describe it. You don't have that same, I would say, stability and traction that you get in a rear engine car like the 911s. But it's a lot more playful. Like that initial turn-in, I feel like, is a little sharper. You don't get as much understeer in the initial turn-in as you would in a rear-engine car. This car, mid-engine cars are just very playful, and if you wanted to turn off traction control and live on the edge, you could probably do that as well. The dimensions of the car itself are really enjoyable as well. They're not super big, so you don't feel like car is so balanced. And again, it's not super fast. Yes, you do feel a little bit of that sensation of speed when you drop the hammer, but it's one of those cars that you can definitely enjoy without going crazy. Just listen to that motor. Porsche when it comes to mid-engine 6-cylinder cars. Obviously you have things like the Carrera GT, which are like bona fide supercars, but when it comes to mid-engine naturally aspirated 6-cylinder, this is going to be the best from Porsche. And it's easy chassis balance is very, very put together. I wanted to point out something, and that is the quality in this interior, and it is amazing. Porsches always do a very good job with build quality and materials, and this is no exception. We have satin carbon, which I don't know, I'm just a sucker for satin carbon. I love satin carbon, it looks really nice. We have Alcantara everywhere on the steering wheel, on the dashboard. We have leather. All of the interior bits look nice. And where there is plastic, the plastic is very high quality and durable. It doesn't look cheap at all. Porsche always does a good job with their interiors and the material used. That engine is amazing, and it sounds like a bunch of chainsaws are having a melody. You really have to rev it out all the way in order to be moving anywhere. The torque mid-range is like alright, it's not the best. Again, the whole thing is, this is a top-end car, and it's for the visceral enjoyment. It's not for those who are super, super serious about tracking. However, it is definitely track oriented, more so than the other 718 Boxsters or Caymans or Spyders. I think that's the main thing about this car. It's about fun and enjoyment of driving. Steering is very light, and I love the steering wheel itself on Porsches, or Porsches. The steering wheel, how thin it is on Porsches. I'm not a huge fan of like BMW thick ass steering wheels. Oh yeah. This car handles amazingly. It's like on rails. And that front end, you can definitely trust that front end a lot. I don't think it has double wishbone like the 992 GT3s do, or my Giulia does, but this front end feels buttoned down to the ground. And you don't even feel like you're asking very much of the car to begin with at all, like when you're going through corners. The brakes are also really nice on this car. It's not exactly as good as McLaren's are with the modulation, but the brakes give you plenty of confidence. Plenty of confidence. And so does the chassis in and of itself. This car just sings. The engine is one of the great engines that are naturally aspirated, still on the market. The one who's going to buy this car is going to be those who can appreciate Porsche, who's not necessarily a stickler about like needing to be a 911 in terms of rear engine car. Those who enjoy the mid-engine characteristic of a vehicle, and those who like to have a little bit of fun. But guys, anyways, that is the video, and I really do enjoy this Porsche GT4 RS Spyder. I think it is the best car that Porsche has in terms of the fun aspect to it. Now, obviously, the GT3s are going to be a lot more direct, a lot more race car, but this is a wonderful option. Anyways, guys, till next time.